So hey, I'm going to show you a little project I'm working on today, and towards the end of the video I'll give you an update about Ham Homestead. So you got to stick around, I'm afraid.
Daddy, because this will make me laugh. If you eat a vitamin,
Want to do me a favor?
yeah.
Pick that nut up I just dropped.
What's your nail? Can you like to eat this nut? Want to go? Why? Is the wind blowing?
Lots of times.
But how?
How?
Yeah. Ini lama dinadawa. No. Halloween.
Perfect. It might be a dime.
A nickel one.
Got it? Okay, keep pulling.
Okay, keep going.
Keep pulling. A little bit more. Okay, that's good, buddy.
Yeah, then I did to give her that tilt. Do you want, okay? This one, do it. Yeah. What? Wait, Daddy. Daddy? I just put it down. It's super messy. You clean, you know. Daddy, look there, Uncle Twino. Chibindi.
Hey, if you're a regular to the channel, which, hey, we really appreciate, you've noticed that the last couple of weeks I really haven't posted much, nothing in fact, and I haven't really been on looking at comments or anything. And I did post a video this morning, but other than that I really haven't been on much. And the reason is, I've been stoned. You guys ever get kidney stones? Well, I'm one of those guys that get them really easy. Somebody just has to mention dehydration and I've got them. So I've been kind of dealing with that the last couple of weeks. Haven't felt real super slick, but I'm hoping I got those things done with. and I can continue on with life. And if you're waiting on the off-grid series, I got a lot of it already on the hard drive. I just haven't felt like taking the time to edit it. No promises, but I'm hoping to get that all done in the next 2 weeks and get that posted, and hopefully that'll help some of you out. And I hope you enjoyed this antenna project that I just did on the RV. I know I welded on the RV. Don't worry, I have a grinder. And the reason I did that project was there's a contest coming up. We all call it the 7QP, or the 7th Area QSO Party. What's that, you may ask? Well, the 7th Area QSO Party is kind of like a state QSO party, but it's all the states in the 7 call area. So there's a whole bunch of states in there, and we all get on, and you get points for each county you contact. And so we try and go out and do county line expeditions, where we sit right on a county line and you get multiple contact points for that. Yeah, in the past we've only done 2 counties at a time. This year we're going to go out and try and do 3 counties. Oregon, Baker County, Oregon, Wallowa County, and a county in Idaho. I think it might be Adams County. I'm not 100% sure on that. Really fun contest. It's only like 18 hours long. So I think it's the first weekend, it starts the first Saturday in May. I think that's May 5th, maybe. I'll post the information here on the date and time. So if you're free that weekend, hey, get on and join the 7th Area QSO Party. It's a blast. And we try and get as many counties in Oregon activated as possible. And, you know, all the 7 call area states are trying to do the same thing. So, hey, get on and give us a holler if you hear us. In the past, we've done this contest with a little beam, a 3-element beam, and a off-center fed dipole. And with just 2 of us up there, the wife and I, with the little rugrats running around, it's really not that easy to set all that up and keep everybody happy, you know, and have time to play and do the whole camping thing at the same time. So this year I decided, hey, why don't we just stick a mobile antenna on the RV and go with it. So that antenna I bought is a Tar Heel 100A. I bought it used for a decent price, and it looked in pretty good shape. Threw it on there, and man, I didn't think it was working. And I was like, what in the world is wrong with this antenna? Well, I came in, you know, I played around with that thing and couldn't receive hardly any signals. The only thing I could get was AM broadcast stuff. So I came in and turned on the 7610 and played around on the bands, and lo and behold, the whole bands are dead. You know, I've got antennas up at 120 feet, and I couldn't hear anything on those either. And then finally I heard one guy on the air. I think it was in Missouri, just barely in there. So I ran back out to the RV, and lo and behold, he's on there. You know, I figured it must be working. The bands were just in terrible shape that day, absolutely horrid. So later that evening, I went back out and tested the antenna on 70 meters? No, on 40 meters and 80 meters. And the thing actually performed pretty dang well. Way better than I expected it to for that kind of antenna. It ought to be interesting. We're down in a pretty deep hole where we're going to be operating from, but we'll see how it goes, you know. So if you hear us, give us a call. Here's another update for you. I'm not going to be sharing any more information on the TS590 to speak of. Why? Well, I traded it. Very reluctantly traded it. I've had 3 of those radios over the years. I've enjoyed them. One of my favorite radios of all time. They're not super fancy, but man, they get the job done. I know you're asking, what did I trade for? Yaesu FT991. Not the A model, just the standard 991. Why that radio? Well, somebody offered it to me, and I've kind of been wanting to get back into the VHF QSO parties that are in June and September. Used to do them a long time ago. And been, you know, the last couple of years I've been kind of wanting to get back into that. And since that radio has VHF, UHF, all mode capabilities, I thought, hey, why not? Now, one of the reasons I was super reluctant to do this was I bought 3 FTM 100s, and I have had absolute terrible luck with those radios. Normally I like just about any radio, but those radios have given me nothing but heartburn. I was pretty reluctant to trade for another Yaesu radio after the luck I've just had with those FTM 100s. But I thought, hey, let's give it a try. And I'm not bashing on Yaesu. I've had some Yaesu products that I really liked. I'm just saying I've had a lot of trouble with the FTM 100s, and I had some trouble with, I think it was the 8800. I had I don't know, like 8 years ago. I had some issues with that radio too. So I'm going to give that little radio a try. First impressions of it was not real good. I don't think it's the most attractive radio in the world, but playing around with it, even though it's a menu-driven radio, it's fairly intuitive. So I was able to get along with it fairly quickly, and I played around with it the last couple nights out in the RV. You know, I've had pretty good luck with it so far. So how do you talk about this one? You'll see down in the description a link to Patreon. I know, another YouTuber asking for money. And the only reason I did it was we've been chasing this moving target with YouTube for months, since last November, on trying to get monetized. And I feel like I'm duck hunting for invisible ducks. You know, and it's YouTube's deal. I'm not going to complain about it too much, but I don't think anytime soon we're going to get monetized. And if you're not familiar with monetization, YouTube, if you meet their criteria, will allow you to put ads on your videos. No, you don't choose the ads. And you get a small little snippet of money. You know, it's not a lot, but you get a little bit off the ads. And I thought, well, heck, it would help offset some of the cost of making videos. Yeah, I know. Nobody asked me to make videos. I enjoy making the videos, and I'll make videos either way, whether I get paid for them or not. I kind of enjoy it. It's a good release, so, you know, I'll keep doing them. But if you feel like supporting the channel through Patreon, you'll see the link below. That's all I'm going to say about it. Okay, one last thing. I'm going to try and still put out a video a week. That's my goal. This time of year, it gets super busy for me. You know, the whole real job thing, this starts to become our busier time of year, and we're starting to irrigate the whole farm / ranch / homestead thing. I know, it's not a real homestead. If you want my opinion, we haven't had a real homestead since, what, 150 years ago? Okay, at least 100 years ago. So the place is going to keep us kind of busy the next probably month as we get geared up for getting everything planted, taking care of the orchard, getting all that stuff, spraying. I know, nasty chemicals. Curse you, Monsanto! The point is, we're going to try and get one video out a week. We'll see if we can pull it off. More mining videos are coming. Don't you worry. So as always, thanks for your support. Thanks for watching these videos, giving us a thumbs up once in a while and subscribing to them. And just have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.
If you want to, I'll get you flowers waiting around the bend. Baby, let's just pretend. I wanna stay like this forever. I wanna stay right here with you.
Want to come kill some weeds?
As the rest we fall until it all
Stay tuned.
but I need it so I will stay around when you're all messed up. It's a great dream.